Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today we're talking about update 1.2.1 and some of the details around it. Now there is an update that you can get, and before we get into today's episode, just been some changes after recording it. There's been changes to the stats on some of the creatures. I've had some pictures of some people that are getting 5/5s that have changed to 6/6. And some 5/5s have turned gold. They've changed some of the terms of use, I believe. Check your 5/5s. You may see that some have changed. Boom, 5/5 golden. And I can only assume that that means it's perfect stats on strength and health, and that those that aren't golden and 5/5 are just rounded up. So we've got an aericorn that's going to become a hippofly that's going to have perfect stats. My other 5/5 is my incubus, which has also gone golden. So check you guys out. Are there any 5/5s that aren't golden? So here we have somebody who had a 5/5 tenter hat. They're exactly the same stats on both, but now one's become 6/6. Now for me this just seems like it might be a temporary thing, because why put 5/5 perfects gold and then have 6/6 on top of it? I don't know. Only time will tell. Let me know if you guys have got any 6/6s. I would like to see them. Email me. And other people have posted their 5/5s. So Flamey's got 5/5, Yellow Pillowcat with 5/5. A lot of perfect stats potentially coming in on strength and health. Remember though that it is not a true indicator of attack and defense and HP, because they are independent stats as we found. So it may be that they have some relation to the IV. I will be testing that, making sure, finding out what that is for you guys as soon as possible. In addition to the big update that we're going to be talking about in the video today, they have listed following changes. In addition to the big change that we're going to be talking about today in the video, there have been some minor changes. So the EULA has been updated, which we already saw. The level of opponents in the duel is reduced, except for the Golden League. Level of opponents in the duel is reduced. I'm guessing that means the duel of wizards. The ability to distinguish creatures with ideal stats from others, 5/5 is added, so that's what they're talking about in terms of the gold 5/5. Scrolling through arenas defenders is improved. Never really saw a problem with that in the future before, but maybe you can just slide to the side, make it a bit easier. The bug of enemy freezing in battle with 0 HP is fixed. The bug of being counted as defeated by a wild monster in case of victory is fixed. Models and animations of some creatures are fixed. Okay, some inaccuracies in the text are fixed. Minor text fixes. They didn't write it like that, did they? The Mother of Dragons. Here's the one that really is puzzling for some people, and I don't yet understand. The Mother of Dragons cocoon breaks in the rift after being used. I think I know what that means. I think what that means is when you go into a rift, a new rift, maybe perhaps so you're not using, let's say you start up a rift and you're using 2k eggs. You use a 2k egg, it breaks after that 2k egg for that Mother of Dragons. Therefore, you can't put like 2k of ancient eggs one after the other. I mean, to be honest, I only really ever try and put 10k's in the Rift of Dragons when I can. So hopefully that shouldn't make too much of a difference. You'd have to be quite back and forth doing those two within the 10 to 12 hour period I think they're usually open for. The bug of losing several spheres when throwing one to capture a creature is fixed. Sorting creatures by the bestiary number is improved. The error of counting duel results with unstable internet connection is fixed. And the bug of losing a treasure when entering the Silver League is fixed. Finally, the bug of receiving different buffs by players from the same chest is fixed. In other news, Draconius Go is having a maintenance works at 3:30 server time GMT +2, so make sure you don't use any of your items with limited time effect before the maintenance works. be super annoying if you pull a Dragon's Eyesight and then it just goes offline. 45 minutes. I imagine that will be to make the changes that we're going to be getting into in this video. Okay, enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today we're doing something that I've been wanting to for a while. I have a day off and therefore I'm going to be using it to go on a Draconius Go hunt. Today goals are talk about update 2.1 and what that holds. We've got an email today which shows us what some of the information is going to be on that update. 2, we're going to get a new entry to the bestiary for sure. We're going to definitely be able to evolve into a manticore. Hopefully we're going to get a hidden one because we're going to be doing a lure on a triple pillar spot. Hopefully get a new addition to the bestiary. The best chance of me getting the bestiary is the third thing that I'm going to be doing, which is finishing off my golden egg hunt. I have on all 9 fragments, 9 spots to go and test out with my golden shovels. I have enough golden shovels now because I've managed to save up 680 coins to be able to buy 8. So as long as it isn't on the 9th spot, we're good. It is in a very big area of like farm, and I know I can get to 4 spots. 3 on the road, so should be all right as long as it's not in the farmland. I'm gonna be going with this guy here as well. You coming on a walk as well, boy? A walk? Yeah, let's do it. Update 1.2.1. It's not a massive update, but they're trying to do something to shake up the arenas. Currently, there are more red faction players than there are blue faction. They work to change that by making it so when you get to the point where you can choose a faction, you have to choose level blue or faction blue. You get an extra 100 coins for it, which isn't a great reward, but it does allow you to boost up your character early by potentially a double XP or something. And that means that more players will then start to become blue and will kind of become equal with red players. And they chose to do only 2 factions to make it potentially a 50-50 battle between each other, and I kind of like that versus the 3 different clans of Pokemon Go. But here's what's going to be going on. I haven't actually faced any blue team member in my area that I need to face to get my 10 arenas per day. Now this is going to change. So they've introduced champions. These are beast masters, and periodically, if a arena has been held for too long, it will then attack that arena and weaken it. Once the arena becomes so weak, it will then introduce some of its own beasts to the gym to change it to the opposite faction. Before this, what would happen is over, I believe it's between 10 and 14 days, you would eventually lose the arena. Your creature would be automatically forced out, and therefore that's why some people will have noticed that you've lost creatures that you've put in arenas. The only other way that can happen is if you level up to the bronze, silver, gold league. You will have all your creatures all kicked out. The reason for that is so that so silver players play against silver players for arenas, and gold players only play against gold players, to make it potentially more fair, and so that people who are just starting the game have an equal chance to take some of the arenas. If they had leviathans in them, it'd be very difficult to take them down with a Shameurth. So they have tried to mix it up with this new update. What they're going to be doing is, obviously, the Beastmasters will take the gyms, and you can then introduce your own creatures to make the gym even stronger. Now, I imagine this is because they're probably not getting many battles between arenas. They probably have statistics on how often arenas are attacked. Currently, I haven't ever had to. Only for one mission where I had to attack so many creatures, but in that case I was attacking my own creatures to pass that. I'm now at level 26 and I am starting to see a lot more blue arenas, but what might happen is when I go to level 27 and enter the gold league, I imagine there'll be a lot of gyms up for grab, as I imagine that the amount of people who are level 27 and above are quite slim at this point. So will this change the game for the better? Will it make arenas more of a feat to attack? I'm not sure. Currently, at the moment, as I don't need to attack arenas, I haven't been in there for it, I haven't got any enjoyment out of it or a sense of how good it is. For me, the battle system is too much the same to Pogo. I think it does need to change and have something unique. Have something like skill based. It could be as simple as a bar that goes up and down, and you hit the green area, you get a critical attack. And so it has some element of skill to anything like that. What they could probably rely on are puzzle games where you have some element of skill involved to take down your opponent quicker, to potentially use different moves that have status effects. These things would make the game massively stand out from Pogo in the arena gym department. But let me know your thoughts. What do you think to this change that is coming up for arena systems? Do you like it? Do you think it's a terrible idea? Let me know in the comments section down below. In other news, Draconius Go have asked for level 35 and above Pogo players to give their thoughts on Draconius Go, in probably an attempt to get their feedback and see what they think about the game. People who are obviously level 35 and above will have had a lot of experience with playing Pokemon Go, and therefore maybe hold more weight in deciding how good the game is or not. So on to the golden egg hunt, but first up, food. Right, let's go. So this egg hunt has been a really easy one to do in terms of finding the location. I didn't even have to use OpenStreetMaps because it was like just like shift everything one square to the right and that's where it is. Very similar to one that I did about 2 weeks ago, I think. And so I found it. I've got all the 9 obelisks. There's a good 7 around my area of obelisks that I have to go to, and then I picked 2 up on the way back from work yesterday, giving me the whole map. So hopefully we can find where it is. So hopefully we can find the location of the golden egg and get ourselves, please, a Leviathan. Something like a Leviathan armor rank. Some of the ones that you cannot get from evolving, they're the ones I'm really looking for. I'm gonna go without charger. Hopefully it will last. I'm pretty sure it will. Poo bags and lead, and then we're good to go. Right, let's go. So it says it's a public footpath. It's not really a path, it's just a lot of grass. And hopefully we're gonna... So we're heading straight forward down there. And see what I mean, that patch just past the hedge, if you can see that. I think that's where it stops, and that's where we need to go to. Left of that, where we need to go, is again another patch of grass with what looks like cows on. So probably not public footpath. Let's just hope it's in the middle. That would be just perfect. We've got a few creatures on the way, a sprinkle and a spiritus, but I'm freezing. So I'm just gonna go straight for the eggs. Oh, I forgot about this. I've been here before, and this hill is crazy steep. It's alright going down it, but going back up, it's hard. So we're not yet into the middle bit. Look at our map. We're probably just off it. Move a bit further forward, we'll probably make it. Leo insisted on pulling me down this hill, but boy, come here, let's give him a cheesy bite. This is what the cheesy bite's for. This is to keep my dog in place so he doesn't pull me down the hill. Leo, come here. Look, cheesy bite. Oh yes, oh yes. Right, so we are on the middle spot. Can we be super lucky and get it on the first one? Use? No, we're gonna have to keep searching. So I just realised I didn't press record on the middle fragment. It wasn't there. So it means we're gonna have to venture out into God knows where. Wish me luck. Dragon's eyesight. Probably best to go left first. I think I'm going to try that. See how we get on. Take that arena whilst we're there as well. Right, so we made it, so I'm going to take this arena, put something not massively useful in, put my Grendelin. Still as my main earth type, and just check that we are in place to use the shovel. Don't want to be wasting them. Yes, come on, for the sake of my hands and frost not getting frostbite. Oh, we're gonna have to search. So we either go forward there or we go to the right and go all the way across. I think I'm going to go forward first. So I've tried and I can't get close enough to the top left segment of the quest. I'm going to do the far right one, and hopefully it's in the far right one or the one top middle. Yes, right, so top middle is just ahead, and it is a path. As you can see, it is a public footpath, and it's got a little walkway and a cool tree. So let's do this one. Yes, right, so top middle is just ahead, and it is a path. As you can see, it is a public footpath, and it's got a little walkway and a cool tree. So let's do this one. So I was right, we were literally on the left side. We were just like, I don't know, 5 steps away from being close enough to being able to find that fragment. I just offered Leo a biscuit and he chose running ahead instead of it, and he loves biscuits. Biscuits. You don't sit. Oh god, he just put his muddy paws on me. Right, let's use this shovel. Leo! Oh man, he is just like pure let me put my muddy paws on you. Come on, shovel in this one. Yes! Boom! We got it! Golden egg. Yes! So we saved the shovel not going to that one, so that's pretty good. On the path. Don't need to go on that, wherever that is, or to the right. Let's see what we get. Come on. Come on, Leviathan. Crack the egg. Let's go. Come on. Something good. Not something bad. Ooh, a tiger man. I mean, it's good, but it's not good, you know. It's a lot of stones, which means actually, if you think about it, when I do my manticore, which I'm going to do this video for sure, I'm going to have a lot of stones to power it up as well. So not too disappointed, but still wanted that Leviathan. Right, so now I think it's time to head back, warm up, and try and and then let's go do the lure. Hopefully we'll get a new creature from that. Let's do it. One thing that you will not get from spoofing, which is just, I don't know, a mini adventure, like going out somewhere nice that you've never been before. Like, who the hell knows about this public footpath? Like, now, as you can see on my phone, which is in my pocket at the moment, there is a portal over there to the Rift of Arcana, and I'm hopefully gonna go to that before I start my lure. Hopefully there'll be a Mother of Dragons in. A lot of people have been complaining about the low rates of Mother of Dragons. Rifts of Arcana are quite rare anyway. I mean, I probably get 1 to 2 spawning in my local area. Most of the time they're inaccessible, which can be quite annoying. And that one's just on the road, which is pretty good. But then I don't know, I'd calculate the odds of what people have been saying. It's like 1 in 3 or 1 in 4. So I mean, you still got that guaranteed chance of getting Arcana types, obviously, but you just don't have those free eggs. And somebody actually showed a great idea. I'll try and screenshot it if I can find it, of actually putting a timer on the Mother of Dragons. So at the moment I've got 2 eggs with like 2 hours 3 minutes on them, and it'd be nice to be able to judge how long it's going to take for a portal to close. It would just be a nice little added feature, I think. It was a good idea by that guy. So, golden egg hunt done. Tiger Man, not a new entry to the bestiary, but some much needed stones potentially to get that evolve that I was going to do today for Manticore. I know I had enough stones anyway. It does give me the option of potentially evolving a Mantikid or a Cuticat to get Manticore. I don't think from a Cuticat I can get the whole evolution, but I think I've got a 5/4 Mantikid or a Tiger Mant. One of them, which I'm probably going to be, is the one that I'm going to evolve. Now let's go to a spot where there are 3 pillars within range of each other, and hopefully get a new creature to the bestiary, maybe. Let's hope. This guy thinks I'm letting him out because I'm nice. It's because I want that spot because it's perfect for where all the stops are. Right, now I don't have Long Hand spell on, so I don't know if I'm actually in range of these 3 now without it. Got 2 there. Once I cast Long Hands, I should be well within range of it. Perfect, so now with Long Hands cast, we are now in range of all 3, which means we can lure them up and start catching some creatures. It's going to be slow going to get those earth types. I'm probably not going to finish the quest in this one. I'll tell you what I haven't seen a lot of recently. Treasure chests. I haven't bumped into a lot recently. I don't know whether it's just by chance. They actually increased the likelihood of finding treasure chests in the Rift of Arcana. I mean, I've been in quite a few rifts recently, but not come across any. I'm really searching for that artifact to give me the ability to get 3 eggs from the Rift, from Mother of Dragons. That would be sweet. But no luck. Let me know how you guys have been getting on with treasure chests. Have you noticed an increase in spawn of them, or are you finding it more difficult to run into them? So let's just get this berry dill out, and then I think it's time to do the evolve. Let's get Manticore. Still haven't got it. Seen a lot of you guys getting it. I saw a 5/5 Manticore. Somebody caught a 5/5 Manticore with like 2,400 CP. That's an insane capture. Super jealous of that, but hopefully we can get one just as strong. Is it going to challenge Rosebud as my best Arcana type? Who knows? It is ranked better. Right, we're looking for A to Z, and we want to see all of ours of that line. Oh wait, they changed it so you can do it by bestiary now. Thank God. That makes it so much easier. I don't have to search for them by name. Right, so we have some cutie cats. This cutie cat's pretty good at 5 strength, 4 health. Then we've got this one at 1/1. These are just stone fodder. We have Mantikid and 3 Tiger Mant. So Mantikid at 2/2, so not good. Tiger Mant at 4/5. Boom, he's the one that stands out for me. Yes, so it's going to be this one that we're going to be doing the evolve. 125 stones, that's a lot. To go from cutie cat to Manticore is a lot of stones. So I'm glad I've got a good Tiger Mant. It would have been a lot more difficult if I had a 4/4 Tiger Mant and the 5/4 cutie cat, because I would have wanted to evolve that. New addition to the bestiary. Finally, it's been a long time since we got a new addition to the bestiary. 37 stones to be able to Wrath of Arcana, nice as the charge move, which is the best move set to have. Highest DPS by far. We're going to use up our cutie cat stones to see if we can max this guy out for this level. We've got plenty of essence actually. Right, we have how many stones left? 4. This is going to be the last evolve. 2413 CP. Okay, right. Oh, boom! We've got a new top Arcana type, beaten Rosebud. Rosebud does still have some room for the evolve. Let's see if it can compete. I don't think it's going to make it. 2396. No, it's max CP for this level. It doesn't compare to Manticore. Manticore is better, and I have a lot of room for Manticore to become better. 2413. Manticore is my new best Arcana type and second best type. Bayesian still rocking the best type. A real tough decision for me. Do I put stones into Bayesian, or do I save them up so I can get Pillowcat? Tough one. I think I'm going to save it and wait to see if I can get a Pillowcat first. Hopefully I could catch one from an egg. Okay, let's get back into catching. We've fallen behind a bit. We've got 2 berry dillos there, which is good. 2 more to the quest. That'll take me to only 10 out of 40 though. It is quite a difficult quest to complete if you're not doing these on the regular. literally the cutest dog in the world. So I totally forgot about the portal. Let's just check. Has it got a mother of dragons egg? No. Nope. So all in all, it's been a pretty good day. I managed to finish my golden egg hunt and get a Tiger Man. They gave me enough stones to, once I evolved Tiger Man into Manticore, power it up to be my best Arcana type. It has a really good moveset with Rift of Arcana as its charge move. I wasn't able to get any new entries to the bestiary. When I wasn't able to complete my quest, but I'll probably do that over the next few hours. Ironically, as I said, I really haven't bumped into any treasure chests. As soon as I got home, I found another treasure chest. It's pretty good luck to be fair. And not only that, I got a good buff from it, the extra +2, which I'm actually now in range currently in my kitchen of that pillar nearby my house. I shouldn't say that, they might lower it to 20% then. I managed to get 2 runes with it as well, a green rune and an orange rune. Really good reward from a treasure chest. No artifact though, still seeking that 9th artifact. That's all for this video then. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed that little something different going out. I've certainly enjoyed the day just because I love going on a little like where you don't know where you're going. People complain sometimes that they're in the middle of nowhere, but when they're accessible, you know, that was luckily a public footpath, which didn't look like a public footpath. You can get to see some new sites, new areas, and get really muddy in the process. Okay, that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you have, and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.